My neighbor, Mr. White, is usually a quiet old man, spending his days in a rocking chair on his porch, watching the city and his life pass by. However, to say that he's odd would be an understatement. He dresses from head to toe in solid black clothes. The few times I've talked to him, he seemed like a nice guy, a little standoffish perhaps. Nothing to indicate why he dresses in all the flamboyant colors of a chimney sweep. It was the first day in August when the screaming began. 1 a.m. sharp in the morning. A horrible scream pierces the thin wall between our flats. As suddenly as it started, it stops, leaving my heart hammering and my mind awake. This continues for the rest of the week, but each time I make up my mind to confront him about it, the screaming stops and I lose the nerve to knock on his door. The next day, he's out on the front porch again, dressed in his usual black attire. Black shoes up to black socks, pants, jacket, shirt, glasses, and finally hat. "Good morning," he mumbles as I pass. I almost stop and ask him about the past few nights, but the way he rocks back and forth on his chair, his head pointed straight ahead of him, I'm still too weirded out to talk to him about it. I got back that evening to see him take off in an airport shuttle. Now, I haven't seen Mr. White leave his house in the 2 years I've lived next to him, but I figure his sudden departure simply means it'll be that much easier for me to get some sleep. Unfortunately, as soon as I get settled down into bed, I hear a new noise, a noise I hadn't noticed earlier. My bed lies against our adjoining wall, so I can hear water running in the pipes whenever he has the faucet on. As I lie there, I can hear water rushing. 2 hours and no sleep later, I realize that the noise from the pipes is even more disruptive than the screaming. I figure I'll do us both a service and shut the running faucet off. So I dress, grab a few supplies, and head over to his door. I've lost my keys enough times to figure out how to jimmy a lock, so I shove a couple of paper clips into the doorknob and wriggle them around a bit. Soon enough, I hear that soft click, and I enter his flat. The place is in shambles, like somebody had been running around knocking everything over. Books and magazines litter the floor, and half the furniture has been knocked over and shoved against a wall. I head toward the sound of running water and enter Mr. White's bathroom. Blood. Everywhere. The walls are covered in blood, the bathtub has blood running down into it, and the edges of the sink have bits of bloody hair and flesh around the edges. I turn off the faucet and then turn myself to get the fuck out of there. And that's when the fucking lights go out. Pop go the bulbs in the bathroom. I flip out and bolt out of there. That's when I made the mistake of looking behind me. From the gloom of the bathroom, I see that there's something watching me, its eyes reflecting some unknown light. I don't really remember the next minute, but the next thing I know, I'm standing in my own bathroom, in my own apartment. My pants heavy with my own piss. Shit. Some fucking shiny thing in the bathroom looks like eyeballs, and I piss myself. I take a shower, and then go back to my bedroom to grab some new pants. As I'm putting them on, I look out the window. It's fucking watching me, its eyes aglow in the darkness outside. I scream and almost ruin my second pair, but a moment later, they're gone. I call myself a dumbass for falling victim to my own imagination, and I go to the living room. Sleep's out of the question, but maybe I can kill my fear with some horrible late-night television. So, everything's cool for the first hour and a half, then commercial comes on where the background is black. You know how sometimes you can see a reflection on the TV when the screen is dark enough? Well, I see me, but I also see the fucking eyes glowing at me from the darkness behind my couch. Frozen in my seat, I watch them watch me. Never moving, never blinking. The beast in the shadows has me steady in its gaze. I snap out of it suddenly, doing a half flip, half barrel roll away from the couch and onto the floor. Of course, when I look again, they're gone. This shit's too crazy for me. My last bastion of defense, lies in my copious alcohol collection. Practically sprinting to the kitchen, I grab a bottle of something strong, and I fill the glass. I raise the glass over my lips and above my head until it's empty. But there's something else in the bottom of the glass. I see those fucking eyes again. I slam the glass down and catch a glimmer of light as the beast takes off down my dark hallway. Shit. 5 minutes later, all the lights in the house are on, and I'm decked out in a flashlight and a kitchen knife. Well, I should say all the lights are on, but one. The hallway light died as I tried to flip it on. At the end of the dark hallway lie 2 doors. A closet and a door out of my apartment. It's time to get there or die trying. I creep down into the increasingly dark corridor, my flashlight and a knife a foot in front of me. The goddamn closet door is open. I think I see the beast's eyes again as I near the closet, but it's just the latch on the door. I reach the closet door. Breathless, I pull the knife back and get ready to strike. Ha! Is my battle cry as I turn the corner. Nothing. No beast, and no beastly eyes. I close the closet and continue to the front door, resolute in my escape. That's when I notice another thing wrong. The outside light usually seeps in through the crack under my door. Fuck. So close, and more shit happens. Playing it safe, I edge up to the door and peer out the eyepiece. 2 glowing eyes look back at me. I scream for the 3rd time that night and go running back up the hallway to the light of the living room, leaving the knife and my only flashlight lying by the front door. There's no escape. I get ready to barricade myself in a corner. I grab the TV cabinet and began to push it toward the center of the room. It's watching me. The space between the wall and the cabinet. 3 fucking inches wide. The beast's eyes glare at me. Its gaze is neither malevolent nor friendly. Just 2 perfectly round, shining orbs. That's it. I'm done. I collapse backwards onto the floor and back away to the wall, watching the eyes. Watching the eyes watching me. Watching the eyes watching me, watching it. I sit there, staring. They don't move, nor do I. The night creeps by second after second, me caught in this horribly twisted staring contest. I just wish I knew what they wanted. If the beast attacked me, if it revealed itself, I could know what I'm up against. I might even figure out how I'll die before it kills me. No, it stays in the crack between my wall and my TV and watches with infinite patience. The darkness outside dissolves into a gray morning, and the eyes begin to lose their glimmer. As the sun lights my living room, the beast retreats, gone into the shadow it came from. To where? I have no fucking idea. I pack my things. I'm going away. Fuck knows where, but I'm getting at least 1,000 miles between me and here before night falls again. 2 shots of bourbon wish me on my way as I grab my suitcase and set off for the front door. Knock, knock. Someone got there first. I jump, dropping my stuff and getting ready to bolt back to the nearest corner. Knock, knock. But reason grabs me by the heels, whispering in my ear that the fucking night monster wouldn't be courteous enough to knock before killing me. Slowly, I open it. Mr. White is standing there. In his black hat, sunglasses, shirt, jacket, pants, socks, and shoes. "Good morning, Stephen," he says. Hi," I replied. "Say, Stephen, did anyone go into my apartment while I was gone? There are footprints leading from my bathroom to my door." Notice he neglects to mention what the footprints are formed of. No, Mr. White, I've been in my apartment all night, and I didn't hear anything." If you think I'm about to admit to a man who has blood all over his bathroom and a monster living in his house that I broke into that house, then you are very mistaken. "That's good, Stephen. I have many fragile belongings that could easily be destroyed or stolen by a malicious soul. You have a good day." You too, man," He turns to leave, and then turns back to me, smiling. "Oh, and Stephen," he says, "I couldn't help but notice bloody footprints leading from my door to yours." His smile gets even wider. He leans in, bringing our faces right next to each other. He removes his sunglasses, revealing 2 empty pits in his face. "I'll be keeping my eyes on you,"